Hi there, welcome back. I'm Jill Maurer, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite Louis Vuitton bag, the Louis Vuitton Alma. And I have the Alma in 3 colors. I have it in epi leather in 3 colors, and my model is the PM version, and I will talk a little bit about the other sizes. So this is really going to be kind of an overview of the Alma bag and some descriptions of mine. So let's get going. This is the bag in question, the Louis Vuitton Alma bag. Fun fact, I was almost named Alma. We had a dear family friend named Alma Lou, and my dad vetoed that, but I still love the Alma bag. Louis Vuitton first offered the Alma bag in 1935, so this is a style that has been around for a long time, and it is currently offered in 5 different sizes. There's a very small little one that recently came out called the Nano, one that's a little bigger called the BB. This is the PM. There's one a little bigger than this called the MM, and then there's a really pretty big one called the GM bag. When it first came out, it was only offered in canvas. In fact, Louis Vuitton didn't start making all leather bags until 1985, and it was the epi leather that they first introduced, and it was introduced and then became part of their permanent collection. The epi leather is my favorite because it's kind of really tough, it's durable, it's reasonably waterproof. I like the bag a lot in epi leather, and it also comes in a variety of colors, which I like. So here's a 360-degree view of the bag. The front of the bag, you know it's the front, it's subtle, but there is an LV right there, and it's also where the cloche hangs if you leave that on. So here's the front, the side, the back, and the other side. Now here, I'm not sure if this is true on all bags or just the bags made in France, but the same place where there's the LV here, right here, it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And all of my bags were made in France. My bags were purchased in 2012. And then here is the bottom. This bag does have feet, and here's the top. It has these 2 little handles. I carry this as a top handle bag. There are people who carry it like this. I'll do it sometimes, but that's not, well, I guess I do it that way. But usually I carry it as a top handle bag. There is the option for a strap, and let me show you here. On 2 of these, here and also here, there's a place to put the strap. And it's an attachment, it's a separate piece that you can buy. You can buy it in any of the colors that the bag comes in. I didn't opt to do that because I don't really like this as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. And the reason is because of the stiffness, it sticks out a little bit, and I just don't like that for me and for my body. But it is an option if you want to carry it that way. The hardware on the epi bags is silver. There's a little lock here, and it opens like this. It's a double opening. And even though the zipper goes all the way down, there's a piece of the lining here that I actually like because it makes sure that you can fill the bag and things don't fall out. They call the inside of the bag Alcantara. It's basically an ultra suede, and it'll match usually, in the epi anyway, it matches the outside of the bag. This is a decent size for me. It's a good flat bottom bag. It opens like this, and then quite a bit can go in here. There are 2 pockets here, and then other than that, it's a big opening. There are people who will use a Samorga with this bag. I'm not one of them. I like this bag just unlined and use it this way. Louis Vuitton calls this yellow bag color Citron, and I have it in 2 other colors that I'll show you. This blue one they call Cyan, and the green one they call Menthe. And at least the time that I bought my Louis Vuitton bags, epi leather was always done in silver hardware, and I think that that is still true. So each of these bags has silver hardware. I do like to carry these bags just as they are, but you can dress them up a bit, which I do on occasion. And I'll show you some of my favorite purse charms to go with each. These you just clip like this, kind of like a dog leash or something. You just clip it on, and I'll give you an idea of how this looks. You just clip it onto there, and it just adds a little bit of dressiness to the bag. That's the one I often wear on this one, and then here, and you can change these charms around. And this charm has gold and silver. So normally I like to try to match the hardware. If I have a silver hardware, I like to have a silver charm. But I do like the mixed metal charm on this green bag. The PM version, I measured my bags and I also looked it up, and I'm going to give you the dimensions that I looked up because my measurements were close but not quite, especially on this measurement. It can be kind of hard to tell where to take the measurement. So what Louis Vuitton says is that this is 12.6 inches, this is 9.4 inches, and right here is 5.9 inches. So as I mentioned, this is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag. I love the way that it looks. It is a bag that I think has pros and cons though, so let's go over those. First, the pros. I think this is a beautiful bag. I love the look of this bag, and it's also a timeless bag. Louis Vuitton has been consistently making, and I'm pretty sure it's consistently making this style since 1935. There have been little variations. You'll see older ones where they come up a little more like this. There are some slight variations, but overall, the Alma bag has been in production for a long time and will continue to be. So it is a bag that you can buy in whatever color and whatever fabric and know, or leather, and know that it isn't likely to go out of style. You're not going to be dated by carrying an Alma bag. I like that about it. It's durable. It is durable in the canvas, except for maybe the vachetta leather, but it's definitely durable in this epi leather. I have had these bags since 2012. I've carried them a reasonable amount and they are in great shape. I find them to be very durable. I like that this bag has feet. This is a bag that should have feet because you stand it up most of the time. You can hook it onto the back of a chair, but usually you're going to stand this bag up. Another pro is that you do have the option of having that strap and being able to carry it as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. Also, it comes in different sizes, so you can pick which size you want based on what looks best on your body and how much you want to carry. I have 3 bags all in the same size, and that's not accidental. This is my favorite size. I also like the MM. What's interesting is that the MM doesn't come in as many options for whatever reason. Usually this is the size that comes in the most options, and the others come in fewer options. But the MM especially is limited. The MM is another bag that I would be willing to try. I just haven't found one that I have fallen in love with yet, but it is an option for me. The cons of this bag are few, but they do exist. One is this is not a bag that you can carry around and open while you're carrying it. It takes 2 hands to open it. You need to set it down and grab it and open it. Now, you could argue that you could just leave one side open and do it that way. You're still going to need 2 hands. You have to hold onto the bag and pull the zipper. So it is something that does require 2 hands. Some people say the bag doesn't open all the way and they don't like that. I get that it doesn't open all the way, but it does zip down all the way. I don't find this to be that hard to get things in and out of at all. But some people do complain that it doesn't open enough. Another con for me is the shoulder strap that I was talking about. I don't like this shoulder strap for this bag, so this is not overly versatile in my opinion. The shoulder strap, it looks odd to me that when you have the strap, it starts from here and here, so it goes up like this, if you can picture that. And I would think that if you were going to have a strap on this bag, it should come from here. That's a design element, and it's just my design opinion. I really think that this is a beautiful, beautiful handheld bag and not a great shoulder strap or crossbody bag. That is a con in my opinion. That's it. When I want kind of that little bit more formal, you use the word ladylike. It's a little more ladylike bag, although a man can carry this bag just fine. But when I want a bag that I am going to carry top handle, this is my bag of choice. I hope you enjoyed that discussion of the Louis Vuitton Alma bag. Let me know what you think about the Alma. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you have it? Do you like it better in leather, or do you like it better in one of the canvas options? And what size is your favorite? Let me know. If there's any more that you would like to see from me about this bag, maybe what's inside or doing some mod shots with it, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe so we can be sure and see each other again. Bye for now.